Friends, Alphonse Gabrielle Capone was a don in Chicago. She was creating problems for 7 years for the police. You name any illegal activity, he was there. But the police could not catch him because he had a very clever lawyer by name E.C. Eddy. He could somehow bail him out from any sort of problem and he was never penalized, never put in jail. And Eddy was worried. He had all sorts of comforts under the sun. It was provided by Capone. But still he thought, I am not having a name. I could not be a role model to my son. He was worried about it all the time. Ultimately, he decided, no, let me change myself. He went to the police and gave all proof to the police. And the Don was arrested and he was put in jail. Eddy had to pay, the lawyer had to pay a heavy price for it. You know, for an underworld, it's a one-way traffic. You get inside, but you cannot think of coming back. So they killed him. From his dead body, from his pocket, the police got a rosary, a religious medallion, and a poem written on a piece of paper. From that paper, they could find out it had been repeatedly used. What was written in that paper? Police, they were reading it. It was like this: the clock of life is wound but once, and no man has the power to tell when the hands will stop, at late or early hour. Now is the only time you own. Live, love, and toil with a will. Place no faith in time, for the clock may soon be still. This he had been repeatedly following. He was reading. He was trying to find out. That is how he took a decision to go to the police and complain against their Don. This is one part of the story. Now I want to take you to the second part of it. Lieutenant Commander Butch O'Hare was a fighter pilot. He was during the Second World War. One day he was going on a formation for a bombing mission. On the way, to his surprise, he found out that the ground crew had forgotten to fill his tank. He radioed the message to the ground and they said, you better come back. Reluctantly, he returned to the base. On the way, he found that a squadron of Japanese planes were coming to attack their base. He didn't think twice. He was alone, and that was a squadron. He charged into that squadron and started firing left, right, and center. Soon he realized that his ammunition is over. Ultimately, he found another plane onto which he had dived into that and damaged its wing. Looking at him like a daredevil working, that enemy got scared. They returned back to their base. Somehow, O'Hare managed to land safely at his base. The camera fitted on his plane recorded that he had shot down 5 enemy planes. And after the war, he was awarded the first Ace of the World War II. And he was also given the first Republican Medal of Honor. Do you know who this O'Hare is? Today, you will find that Chicago airport is called O'Hare Airport. Who was this O'Hare? He was the son of the lawyer who was working for the Don. That lawyer had proved to his son that being a patriot and being ready to sacrifice even your life for the sake of the country is the biggest contribution you can make to the nation. He implanted that seed in the mind of his son. He became a hero for his son, and the son did something one step ahead of him. Friends, we need people like that. How many of us are ready? How many of us are real patriots? The country, the whole world is moving because of a few patriots like that. Can we make an attempt to move one step in this direction? The whole world will change. Thank you very much.